Here is the first technique of stringing, which is called fanning. Take the thread from one point to different other points, taking it back to the same point and to different other points. So it looks like a fan. This nail got full, so I just chose another nail. I got another nail close to the other one. But you get the idea, from different nails to one nail. Then we have zigzag. That's self-explanatory. Zigzag until you fill up all the spaces. And then we have scribbling, where it's just random, an organized mess. It creates an organized mess at the end. Yeah, like that. So this is the thread. It looks like this. It glows, so I had a hard time focusing the camera. It disturbed me for a while, then after some time it stopped. So bear with me. We're going to have some disturbances, like for 1 minute or even less. But I made it quick. I forwarded this, but I just wanted to use the zigzag method to show you how to string this circle. So once you're done with one side, you take the thread to another side, another angle. The aim is to make sure that where the thread has passed before, it doesn't pass there again. You don't make 2 layers of the thread. Yeah, I think that's better. Don't make 2 layers of the thread. Find an angle, find a path where you've not taken the thread before, and use that. So trying to get the focus here. The thread glows under UV light. It's lime green neon, so it's disturbing my focus today. Sorry about that. So the thread hasn't been here before. So I think if I don't pass my hand directly under the camera, it won't move. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm getting there. So the thread hasn't passed here before, you see. I'm trying to cover as many spaces as I can so that I get something uniform on top, so that I see less of the wood and more of the thread. So that's what I'm trying to do. Sorry. It's going to get better. Yeah, I think now the focus is in place. We're done with this root. So we're going to find another root where we know our thread hasn't passed before, but ensure to press down your thread so that you get enough space to loop your thread on the nail. I do this all the time. Sometimes I use my finger, sometimes I use a ruler. My nails can get broken. They break all the time. So I'll find another path where the thread hasn't passed before. See, we're not doing double layers. So you do this until you reach the other side of the circle. The aim is to cover spaces. See a new layer on top, the one we've started. We're seeing less of the board. So you add as many layers until you see less of the board and more of the thread. Right now I can, on the other side, on my left, I can see more of the board. But as you cover up the spaces, you see less of the board. The board is black, less of the black thread, of the black board, and more of the thread. This is the zigzag technique. And if you want your nails to pull this off, they have to be like parallel to each other. They have to be neat, because one nail can be at 2 degrees, then another one at 5, and you're trying to get the thread from one of the nails to the other nail, and yet they're not in a straight line, you won't get this. You'll get something different. So create network, and you'll get straight lines like the ones I'm having. They're not so straight, of course, but at least they're bringing out what I want to explain. And I can make better lines. Yeah. After all this threading, I'm convinced that now at least I can surrender. The nails are full, there's no more space for the thread. I've pushed the thread down and there's no more space on the nails. So you see how it looks? It looks so beautiful. From above it looks very, very neat. Very, very neat. I just did something simple, and someone who does a drawstring art can ask you, what did you do? Oh my god, this is too much work, and yet it's not. Okay, maybe it is, but look at my work. Very neat. That is called zigzag. It's one way of covering up spaces. Happy threading!